matchup here tonight. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan, tonight, the New York Knicks taking on the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets control the tap. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Smith to Kevin Knox. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Short jumper stays out.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that knack that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Short jumper won't go down. Russell with it up top. Down 2. To Hollis Jefferson. Knicks basketball to Dennis Smith Jr. Probing the defense. Smith to Kevin Knox. Now to Jordan, down low. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? That's usually one that he'll knock down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Entering the game for the Nets, number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
To Dinwiddie. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Shot no good there by Dinwiddie. Shot from the lane won't go. To Dinwiddie. Nothing going here on that drive. He gets it.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Neely Keenan into the front court. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. New York with 4 to shoot. Deep 2 there, won't go. Trying to cash in, and he buries it.
Good shot.
15-footer at the buzzer, and it's no good as time runs out on the first quarter of play. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Smith now into the front court. He'll run the offense. Easy pass to the rim.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. They trail by 2. Jay, 28 wins a year ago for the Nets, but a couple of individuals, they shined in their playing time.
8 wins better than the year before. And think about Jared Allen for this team. He is a new age 5, has the versatility and the speed to run the court. And then you think about a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, who actually got drafted in the 2nd round and actually gambled on himself, had a horrific knee injury. To see the kind of minutes due to the injuries that he played and the level that he played at, this team is on their way.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Substitutions. New York. Stepping in.
Russell into the front court. Down just a couple. To Allen Crabbe.
Screen.
Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Cleaning the offensive glass. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Nets have it. To Allen Crabbe.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Terrific vision. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Kevin Knox. Down low to Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Old school equals high percentage.
DeAndre Jordan with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
And a scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Russell with it up top. Margins 8. Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Smith with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. To Kevin Knox. Smith to Kevin Knox. 5 to shoot. Smith lets it fly from long range. That no good, off the mark. Offensive board. Gets it in the left corner. To Russell.
You got the mismatch.
From the painted area, won't go down. Has a look. Not done yet. That'll do it for the first half. The Knicks have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Knicks have built a comfortable lead. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. Have a look at the leading scorers for the New York Knicks. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Rebounds.
The New York Knicks are putting in the kind of effort that doesn't always show up in our top plays, but it can't be said enough how important it is to take control of the boards. That's exactly what this squad has done in this matchup.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat, and I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
That's off the side of the rim, no good. Russell into the front court. The deficit is 6. To Hollis Jefferson. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Into the front court comes Smith. Looking to make something happen. Fires the 3. Dennis Smith Jr. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
to Russell. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Nets have it. To Russell. Oh, he had him there for a second. DeAndre Jordan rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Count it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
New York in control of the basketball. Here comes the screen. To Jordan. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Screen coming, baseline drive. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
I've been watching this game for a long time. Sometimes all the prep and scouting in the world can help you stop a move like that.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Ntilikina. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Ntilikina with a shot, no good. To Dinwiddie. For 3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie, no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Ntilikina. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Finishing inside the paint on that one. He'll put it up at the buzzer. The quarter's concluded. The Knicks have the lead. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Russell to Davis. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Beyond the arc for three. Not that time. He missed it. Ntilikina with the basketball. Up 5. To Kevin Knox. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Russell. From long range. Can't get the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter.
You've got to get that one to go. And he scores. Euro step into the rim, Jay.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Hollis Jefferson. Here's a chance from long range. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Kevin Knox. New York with 4 to shoot. To Ntilikina. 4-3. Defense taking a page from Ntilikina. Missed the 3. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Dinwiddie into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Knocked loose. Knicks come away with it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Hollis Jefferson. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Ntilikina into the front court. His team on top by 13. Goes to the left side. Kevin Knox to Ntilikina. Here comes the screen. Ntilikina with a shot, no good. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. They're down big in this 4th quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Deep three at the buzzer. It's a victory for the Knicks as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Knicks were simply amazing in this contest. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Check out the leading scores for the New York Knicks. It wasn't surprising to see this team on the losing end of this matchup. They weren't very good with their execution, and they suffered for it. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Rebounds.
The Brooklyn Nets suffered a discrepancy in their rebounding, and in turn, it resulted in a loss. Rebounds are certainly not a glamorous stat, but wins are. And without competitive rebounding, you're not going to get wins.
Player of the game.
DeAndre Jordan was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Check out the upcoming games for the New York Knicks. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.